What's splashing YouTube? This is the FPS101. Welcome back to Lucid9 Blind. Now I know I haven't been saying blind recently, but this is a blind LP. I've been forgetting to say that for a while now. But yeah, so this is episode 6 if I remember correctly from uploading. So if that's the case, then let's get on to it. So what did we learn? Well, we learned we were apparently like a crappy anime. So says Ryota. Not much help there. We apologized to Rui. We found out Miku is into Governmecher that Yahiko's in. That is part of, that thing. And apparently we're not cool because we don't have Pat, or whatever they call it. Anyways, enough with introductions. Please leave a like, subscribe, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, take part. I don't really have a name for my viewers yet, except for just you guys as my fans, and my friends maybe. If you want to be a friend, be nice, please. Leave a like. Alright, let's begin. So, yeah. Which one do I click? I'm gonna click the one. Anyways. We can't sound like the wise, all-knowing teacher. Oh, wait, no, this is me. He can't sound like the wise, all-knowing teacher when he just implied it was fine for me to ditch school. See you later, Mr. Ryota. He only responds with a casual wave before he saunters over to the nearest table, chatting easily to his group of students. I snag a plate of food and search for Rui, but she's nowhere to be in sight. Oh no, where is she? Oh jeez. Guess that conversation took a little longer than I originally intended. I quickly scarfed my food down and returned to class. Alright, class. Oh wait, no, this is the teacher. Alright, class. I don't know why she's British, but here we go. We're gonna roll with it. We'll roll with it, because she said roll. Let's take secondary roll before we head to the courtyard. What? We have more PE? Halfway rolling her eyes before she catches herself. I guess it's not quite an example to roll your eyes in front of your students. No, Yahiko. Today's career day has been announced over the PA for the past 3 days. Afternoon classes are cancelled so that third-year students may explore possible future occupations with specialists. Oh, right. You guys can't see through my glasses, but this is the face that most anime characters give when they're being a little slugged of idiocity. I don't know if that's a phrase they use, but I'm gonna say that. Questions of the future. Writing prompt about our new dream job. Now career day? I think I'm sensing a pattern here. Good observation you have there, Yama. You could be a detective. Well, let me fix the audio real quick. I know it's unprofessional, I know, right? Oh, I'm doing this anyway. There we go. It sounds better, okay. We're already running a little late, so let's start this quickly. Anyone missing? Nope! That prompts us to glance around. I think he's right, ma'am. Oh, no, wait, no, this is a female teacher. I think he's right, ma'am. Everyone's here. Everyone except Misaki, who apparently is at her job. Time to do some not-so-subtle recon. Teacher, where's that girl? The one that sat by the window? The teacher waves her hand dismissively. Special circumstances. Anyone else? Despite myself, I feel a prick of curiosity. Special circumstances, huh? What kind of circumstances could have warranted such a offhand dismissal from a teacher? I thought most teachers loathed making exceptions for mandatory events. But what could Misaki's job be? That's a good question. What is Misaki's job? What does she do? Exactly. As the teacher continues to survey the class, I feel a nudge against my arm. Okay, I gave you a normal voice, but I'm gonna give you, since that's Rui, I'm gonna give you, I don't really have a good voice for you. No, I can't do that. You know what, I'm gonna do that voice I originally was about to give, that Akira girl. Yeah, alright. I'm surprised you brought it up. What? Yeah, what? Usually, you wouldn't say anything even if you noticed. You would have thought it too much. You would have thought it too much trouble. I don't know if that's proper grammar or not. I probably haven't heard it that way. Her words are remarkably neutral. It's awkward. It feels like a trap. I think you should stop pretending like you actually know me, or that you have a brain. Okay. Poor choice of words, Yama. Poor choice of words. Insufferable. It doesn't sound like it fitting for the voice, but it doesn't matter. She storms to the back of the room in a huff. And I'm insufferable? She's done far worse. And she's still judging me? What a hypocrite. Alright, looks like everyone else is here. To the courtyard. Destiny awaits. But I don't know why you say destiny right. There are more than a few rolled eyes, and everyone obediently files out of the classroom. Our class pours into the courtyard, which currently resembles a crowded street market. Columns of booths are set in orderly lines, each attempting to outshine the other with progressively more outrageous signage and progressively louder music. I wonder if they've got a booth for my dream job. Come to think of it, and all of 203 times he's talked about his dream, he's never once mentioned his future job. Just all things he'll own. Oh, and what might that be? Isn't it obvious? With my stunning looks and all. So, a trash can. That's mean. Is that even a job? Of course it's a job. Oh, well, no. I want to be a model. Actually, I can see that. Why did I see that? That's ridiculous. Wait. It's not as silly as it seems. I mean, seeing how he just believed that being a trash can be a profession, he couldn't have a job that requires him to think. He also can't have a job that requires social interaction. He'd just repel people instead of attracting them. Those are his two biggest flaws. Modeling doesn't need either. As for his looks, I hate to admit it, but he's not so bad looking. He's probably able to land himself a girlfriend if he could just keep quiet. It almost sounds like a serious plan. Yahiko, my friend, I'm glad you've finally realized the cruel truth. What are you talking about? I'm just saying that it's a good idea, especially coming from you. Isn't it? Once I become a famous, and the entire world will be able to witness my magnificence. I'll be on TV, the internet, advertising blimps, basically everywhere. on second thought, maybe it's a terrible idea. Well, if you don't mind. Hey, I have a book named that. You should check it out. It's only got one chapter, but it's gonna get second chapter soon. I might put it on tonight. I'm off to meet my destiny. I was about to do quotations, but then I remembered he's just quoting someone. Anyways, and with that, he skips off into the crowd, leaving me awkwardly leaning against the wall like some kind of delinquent. I'm not really sure what to do. I'll be wasting my time if I look around, so I'll be wasting my time if I stay here. What a conundrum. That's a good saying. That's a good word, conundrum. You there, I don't know what you are. I'm just going to give you the standard voice. I turn to the source of the voice, a man in a medical coat, standing in front of the booth, posting a holographic sign. Way forward, Pharmaceuticals Hospital Division. Still gonna think that's mean cuticles, like fingernails. Anyways. That reminds me, I need to cut my fingernails. Right. I'm guessing he's a doctor. Hunch. Alright, yeah, that's a good hunch. Are you interested in becoming a doctor? Bodies? Open wounds? Yeah, no. That's what I'm always thinking. Whenever someone asks me, like, are you interested in being, like, a plumber? I've been asked that before. And then I was like, no. Because, like, I went to one of these before. And, they asked me, like, two people. It was, like, it wasn't a doctor. It was a plumber and a, teacher. And they said, you should be a teacher. I'm like, yeah, I'll think about it. The plumber, I was like, yeah, no. Sorry. I don't have experience in plumbing, and nor do I care about plumbing. Sorry. I like what you do. All those plumbers out there, I respect what you do, but it's not for me. Sorry. Anyways, back to the story. Sorry. I don't think I could deal with the pressure of being a doctor. I mean, he's not lying. If that's what you're worried about, then don't worry. I'm a heart surgeon. Yeah, because that's something not to worry about. I'm not a doctor, dude, and even I know this is a terrible idea. And I get an entire team of people helping me during the operation. Oh, 5 people helping me. Scalpel, please. Nah. Nah. What do you mean, nah? I thought I was supposed to do all the cutting this time. That doesn't matter. It sure does. I see what's going on in here. Man, you want to take all the credit? Well, guess what? That ain't happening. What are you talking about? I'm the doctor here. Doctor, the patient is in critical condition. If you don't act fast, he's gonna die. The patient is dying. Dang it! Give me the scalpel! Whoa! There. Don't be getting your scrubs in a bunch. Doctor, the patient's dead! Oh, jeez. See, look what you did! Look what I... Yeah, I don't think being a doctor's for me. Oh yeah, that was a good panel. To like, that, it's funny. Are you sure? You've got a great internship program. We've got a great internship. I'm good. Thanks, though. Thanks enough, I was about to say thanks enough. I don't know why. Anyways. Another nearby booth catches my eye. A multicolor claims that it's forms of a national education institute. Behind the booth table, a tall woman in glasses is speaking animatedly to a small group of students. Don't you think that we have a great... I'm just doing it for all teachers. I'll say teacher, I'm just going to do British girl voice until I can see which one's different by their race. Or not race, their gender. Blah. Don't you think that we have a duty to equip the next generation? Yeah, I guess. In this society, knowledge is power. I agree with that. and we need to ensure that our successors have the power to move forward. My job is the best and most beneficial, and there are no downsides whatsoever. Yeah. Been there, heard that. Don't your students annoy you or tire you out? Well, I've had some ups and downs in my career, of course. And more difficult students may be the perplexing at first. But when you persevere, you always end up getting those students back on the right track. Is that so? Teach! What's 5 plus 7? This is high school, Mr. Ikiri, not primary school. I guess that's meaning elementary for Japan? Let me know. Those who are Asians. Those who have, like, maybe it's not Asians, maybe it's just like public schools. I don't know because I went to a public school, but primary school, I've heard of it, but I've never been to one. That reminds me. I just wanted to know the recording, sorry. I constantly do this. I'm sorry if I do this. Anyways. This is high school, Mr. Ikiri. Not primary school. You should have mastered addition by now. But, teach! Excuse me. Mr. Kagurane, smoking is not permitted on campus. Hand those over. You ain't the boss of me, kid. Kid, I'm your teacher. You're shorter than me, kid. And that makes you a kid, kid. Alright, that's it. You're staying after class. You've got detention to serve. Says who? Says you. You couldn't even take on a diseased chicken with one claw tied on its tail. That's... Why can't you be the eloquent... Be that eloquent on your essays? I never heard that word. Anyways. Teacher? I don't know why I almost gave her a British voice. Anyways. What? What's wrong? What? Are you crying? Again? What for? Oh, you're angry at me? I'm sorry. I'm so terrible. I can't. Hey, don't cry. Yeah, I don't think I have enough patience to deal with students. I meandered down the row to a booth, apathetically peering at any that seemed mightily interesting or entertaining. One man with a remarkable bushy mustache raised his fist in the air, yelling at the top of his lungs. Okay, I have to yell this. That's gonna be bad. You might want to turn on your volumes for this one.
Do you love Japan? Join the Japanese Self-Defense Force today.
No, it didn't sound loud. It's actually loud to me. Anyways, wow, I thought those kinds of die-hard patriots only existed on TV.
Any man who is able to follow orders can be seen as a hero of Japan.
Why not women? Why not women? You gotta have equal rights, man. Hearts to those army soldiers that are females, and men, and women. Love you. I'm not joking. I know you might be thinking I'm kidding, but I'm being serious. Anyways, if you're still alive. Yama, that is the harshest thing. I'm not like Yama, guys. Not in this way. If I saw this, I'd be like, yeah, sorry, not my thing. Anyways. Oh, jeez. Grenade! Cover it, soldier! What? But we could just run away! Jump on that grenade, or I'll have to have a court-martial for insubordination. But I'll die! All the better. Hop to it. What? Okay, I don't think you got the right idea of what a soldier is like. Yeah. Not happening. I turn away from the booth. Everything I see is equally unpromising. Do you have a knack for cooking? Wait, no, I'm gonna do my best Okay, I'm sorry for those who are French who probably will be upset at me. No, you know what? I'm gonna do my Italian voice because it's actually pretty good.
Do you have a knack for cook? Why not apply for Lion Culinary School? Gather here, engineers, mathematicians, fellow countrymen, the biggest digital corporation in the world. Lemniscate has positions open for you.
Have you always wanted to help the hurting? Join us at Cumulus Therapy Center and transform the world, one life at a time. That's a good slogan. Anyways, a quick glance in the other direction reveals that I seem to be the only one having trouble. I find Elizabeth in deep conversation with a police officer just a few feet away. Wouldn't have thought her to be the type. Maybe she's sucking up to them so they'll let her off for corporate fraud. Oh, ow, not nice. Man, I can't really judge her. At least she found something that she's interested in. Me on the other hand, oh, I have nothing. I'm saying nothing. What's up? Can't find your life's calling? What? Turn around to the source. A scraggly man slumped in a rickety folding chair. A worn beanie plopped on his head and red, bare trench coat over his, there's no sign of his booth. Is hobo a legitimate career?
Huh. Youngster these days. You hold your future in your own hands, but you don't even know what to do with it.
I don't know about you, but I actually do. Anyways,
you're lucky, you know. There was a time when people didn't have the luxury of choosing their career.
He's not wrong. It wasn't just other countries, it was America too. Sometimes we went through hardships. I'm not saying America's better, but I'm saying that every country has its hardships. Lessons be said. Anyways, upon second glance, I noticed that there's several rolling rasps of books settled in the back of the booth. There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason for their genre. Science fiction, mystery, fantasy, young adult. But that's a type of fiction? But they're all under the same name. Are you a writer? He smiles when I ask him this.
Hey, what? Surprised? You didn't think I was an adventurer? A globetrotter?
A homeless guy, actually. He throws back his head and laughs.
You've got life. I can't wait to read your stories.
Somehow I don't think that's being a writer would fit me. Oh, somebody help me. Whatever shall I do?
Fear not. Generic damsel in distress. I'm the hero. I lost the previous battle, so this is a heroic rematch where I'm guaranteed to win.
How fortunate. After you win this final battle, I shall bestow on you with an obligatory smooch of victory.
Hey, you can't just ignore the villain. Wait, wrong voice. Hey, you can't just ignore the villain. I got your girl, Yama.
Oh, spare us your evil gloating. It'll only lead to your downfall. Or lead to your downfall. Wow, I was so off there. In my words.
But I gotta.
Give a motive rant so that we can understand your identity as a tragic villain. Nah, I'll just put that as a footnote.
Okay, I'm tired of the needless banter.
I think that's improper of how they did it, but okay. I'm not gonna judge people. Anyways. I've actually written the princess's backstory so that she's not repeating that word, in distress.
What? But you didn't even foreshadow that!
Too bad. I need more to move the plot forward. Hiya! Uh,
No!
uh-huh. Yeah, I don't think I can come up with the original material. Oh, you know what? Mine is not original. I'm liking this guy's shoes. I'm sorry, not Yama, the other guy. I'm more like the writer. Don't know why. I just am. That's why you just rip off real life. You know. Thanks, but no thanks. Wait, did you see our flashback? Or our slideshow? Anyways. Wait, did he go into his mind? That's weird. It's a little weird for a writer. Anyways. He shrugs apathetically as I walk away. Something happened to his face. Just pointing this out. A nearby small group of students catch my eye. They're gathered in front of a man in a long, sweeping lab coat. Although his voice is pellucid, there lies an undercurrent of power in every word he says. Life is a fragile thing. There is an unspeakable number of ways for the human body to fail, and even more for it to be broken. What? Death was accepted as an inevitable part of life, a natural stage in the cycle of this world. But it doesn't have to be that way. The man in the lab coat straightens as the students break into hurried whispers. Through research, we can create medicine that fights disease and treats disorders, extending our lives exponentially and maybe indefinitely. So wait, I have a problem with that. That word. Well, not that word entirely, but how you just said in this. Treats disorder. Okay, if you guys do not remember, I have Asperger's as well as ADHD. That's a disorder. This guy is basically saying he's trying to treat disorders. Okay, sure, you're a doctor, or are you a scientist, or what? So he's a medical researcher. Oh, he's a medical researcher. Okay. He fixes his gaze on each individual in the crowd, not in a hostile manner, but certainly in an unnerving one. A day may come when we can defy death. I feel like you're a villain. Why do I feel like he's a villain? His eyes land on me. Oh geez. An intelligent arc of his brow, and the commanding line of his jaw shifting slightly as he examines me. I feel frozen beneath his piercing gaze. It isn't exactly uncomfortable, just strange. Girl, what? No. Fancy, you can't do that. Sorry. Anyways. He eventually turns away, adjusting the golden glasses that are settled on the bridge of his nose. If you see to make a lasting influence on the world, join us at Way Forward Pharmaceuticals in the Research Division. Together, we can accomplish the impossible and prevent the inevitable. The crowd of students breaks into applause, their faces agap in wonder. I can only scoff. No one can defy death. I agree. Anyone who thinks otherwise is just delusional. Well, I mean, we could defy death, but that would make us gods. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to lose my humanity and become a god, dude. I'm sorry. As I turn away from the Wayford booth, the PA hums to life. Attention students. Mayor Inori will be speaking at the center stage in 5 minutes. The students around me gasp audible, breaking into frantic whispers. Dang it, why do they have to whisper? Mayor Inori? Here? In person? Our school is important, you know. Why wouldn't he come? Come on, let's get a spot. on, I need to fix my headset real quick. Video recording. Alright, let me fix that. Alright. I follow the massive throng of students gathering around the courtyard center stage. Sure enough, Masaru Inari, I hope I said his name right the first time. Anyways, the very popular mayor in Isama is in the flesh, and he gives the students a cordial wave from behind an impenetrable line of security guards. I guess that makes sense.
You know, back in my day, when dinosaurs roamed the earth.
I like his joke. But I think we're gonna have to end that joke. Wait, you know what? We have 4 more minutes. Let's do this. This extracts a laugh from the crowd.
We always ditched career day. We popped over to GFC. You shouldn't have seen it before it was renovated. Let's stuff ourselves with wings. There were only double S's at that time. Shows you how far we've come as a society, eh?
The crowd chuckles again. Among them I catch the distinct tint of Elizabeth's giggle. As usual, she's eagerly jotting notes on her phone, hanging on the mayor's every word. The brunette girl who's always around Elizabeth is also next to her. Surprisingly, she seems equally engrossed in the speech.
And yes, I hated career day. Thought it was a waste of time.
Hey, Yama, he could be your long lost father. I don't know.
Thought that they were restraining me at time when all I wanted to do was explore myself. Who I was, who I wanted to be.
I agree with this guy. I like that thought process. I feel like before you have a job career, you always have to know who you are and what you can fit in society. That's just my opinion.
But later, I realized that I was thinking about career day in a completely wrong way. It wasn't about deciding my future. It was about exploring possibilities.
Good insight. He allows a moment of thoughtful silence before he continues. Imagine him doing like this.
The truth is, you'll probably change the careers multiple times in your life.
You'll probably change careers.
In fact, the average number of job changes is estimated to be 15 times.
Wow. I think America's the same way.
You could be in med school all your life, but have the experience in construction, hardworking, design, architecture, statistics, engineering, maybe even ostrich babysitting or bicycle fishing.
Look at that, that's funny. She smiles into her hand as the students laugh with a perfectly timed track.
But as fast as the future is, you know what you don't have.
You don't want to do.
Well, you know what you don't want to do. You don't want to be hurt. You don't want to go each day full of insecurities, doubts, and fears. You don't want to be lied to, or backstabbed, or treated like a fake.
YouTubers are the same way, buddy.
I won't lie to you. It's a nasty world out there, but it has beautiful personality. But I think we can agree that, regardless of who we are or where we're from, we each have an important part to play in the safety of this country and the world.
I'm just gonna put that in because that's what I feel.
So go on, explore. You guys are bright. And hey, you guys are in the better spot than I was. I thought I'd like nothing more than to become an anthropologist. Not that even I knew what that meant at the time. It just sounded cool.
His parting sentences elicits another laugh as he steps off the stage, offering a final wave. The students erupt into cheers in response. I quickly shuffle away from the crowd before the noise overwhelms me. I don't want to like this guy, Heck, I don't want to like any politician, but he seems to be less evil than the others I've seen. Wow. So you know what, guys? I'm going to save it here, because that's a good thing to remember. Because not all government is apparently corrupt in this world, and that's beautiful. I like that, because I don't like corrupt things. Anyways, guys, it's a little longer. It's a minute longer, but hey, it's okay. Anyways, guys, this is the Focus 101. I'm splashing out. I'm going to bounce out. I don't know why splashing out. What? I'm bouncing out. Bye!